We are losing the fight against climate change. I think Kelowna's bus drivers might be part of the solution. I'm going to tell you a story about corporate emissions, union strength, and community power that led me to a research project on the role of transit unions in climate activism. But let me start from the beginning. Theorists like Naomi Klein argue that capitalism is the root cause of climate change. Under capitalism, corporations have a lot of power. They make, sell, and ship the things that the rest of us need to buy in order to survive. As long as they're earning good profits, these companies aren't really interested in making change. They're also responsible for the vast majority of CO2 emissions. Just 100 companies are responsible for 71% of global annual carbon emissions. Most of us are part of the working class. We sell our labor to earn an income. Because we depend on these corporations for our basic necessities, income, housing, food, it can be really difficult to demand change. We do have one strategic tool, though. When we stop working, they stop making money. That's where unions come in. Unions allow us to bargain collectively, and they have the power to bring an entire workplace to a halt. Organized labor has a strong history of winning victories for social change. The question is, can this tool be used for climate action? At first, I thought I would study unions in the energy efficiency sector, but then two things happened. First, I took the bus. Kelowna's public transit is exceptionally terrible. We're one of the most car-dependent cities in Canada, and we use more land space in this city for parking than we do for housing. If we keep going with business as usual, transportation could be responsible for 70% of global emissions by the year 2050. The second thing that happened is that Kelowna's transit workers went on strike in September. I linked up with them to support them in their strike, and that's when I learned that they were interested in taking action to improve Kelowna's public transit. I also learned that our transit is managed by a private company. What this means is that public dollars go overseas in the form of profits for this private business, while our local transit workers are underpaid and our local system is underfunded. A new coalition of transit workers, community members, and climate activists want to change all of that. We've come together around a campaign for better transit, and that campaign has become the focus of my research. My thesis is about the role of transit unions in climate activism, and I think the answer might point us in the direction of real, community-driven power for change.